Well, ahoy there, my dudes, and welcome. Welcome to another PoE 2 stream. We are doing Endgame. We are pushing deep into Endgame, and we've literally done every single main Atlas point, every single League Atlas point. But there is one thing that's remaining, or I mean there's two things that's remaining on like the quest side of things. So we still have to fight Kulemak, and we still have to get the last points for the Doryani Master. That's like the two things that's remaining on like the main quest side of things. And also, we are... Yeah, I mean, we are basically like midsummer, so like the temperatures are rising. I hope you are taking care of yourself in the heat. So I've done some changes to my setup. Like I've kind of moved my main computer a little bit to like allow for some more airflow. And also like I'm trying to keep the airflow nice in the room that I'm streaming. So also this door that you can see like in the background here is kind of like staying open. So that means it's gonna like leak some potential like sounds from the rest of the house into this room, but I mean that's just the way it's gonna have to be, my dudes, because we need the air, we need the fresh air, and yeah, that's kind of some changes that I've done to my setup. Also, as I talked about in the last stream, I kind of like wanted to switch things up a little bit when it comes to like the start of these, especially like these PoE 2 endgame sessions. So usually I've been doing like a because when I'm farming like all these items that we're getting, like a bunch of them we don't necessarily need for our build, so we are basically just selling them for currency, so we can make improvements to the build that we are actually playing. So I am at the point right now with this build where it can basically kind of do everything. Like some things are still like a little rough to do, but most of the things we are able to do. So that means we're going to be getting like a bunch of stuff that we really don't need or that we don't want for this character. And if I don't have like a very specific thing in mind where I kind of like want to use specific items on other builds that I'm going to make, I'm just selling them to get the currency, so we can have the currency instead and play around with other build ideas later in the league. But I switched it up a little bit. So instead of like doing this at the end of the session, I'm kind of like doing this at the start of the session. And what I'm talking about is basically just having a look in my stash tab here, like the farm tab. This is the stuff that I made basically like last session, right? And we are taking all this, we are putting it up for sale. We're also having a look at the currency, like the raw currency that we got. Yeah. And also we are checking the store shop here. And I had a pretty nice surprise here. I have like 31 divines just sitting in my stash tab here. Sorry, in my store earnings. So I'm gonna have a look at the sales history up here and just see what actually sold, because I'm really interested in seeing like what made me these divines, basically. So we will have a closer look at that. For now, let's just start by doing some price checkings and see, like, I know a bunch of the stuff in here is actually worth quite a lot. So we're just gonna take some stuff out of here now and just turn it into exalts, and then basically turn it into divines. So divines is like the yeah, it's like the currency that I can shrink things down to, and it's still gonna be quite valuable. So first of all, let's just start by having a look here and see. Let's go into the currency exchange and see what the exalt to divine ratio is. So if I want a divine, how many exalts do I have to pay? 748. Okay. Yeah, and there's quite a few of those. Like, it's more, so as we can see here, like the 700 and around like the 760s is where like most of the divines are sitting right now. So around 762, 63. That's where most of them are sitting. So that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need 760 exalts to get a divine. So I like kind of like just shrinking things down. So instead of having like a big tab of value in my farm tab, I would rather prefer to have that turned into divines. So it's kind of like shrinking the space it takes up, basically. So that's what we're going to start with today. We're just going to shrink down the farm stash, and we're going to also shrink down the shop earnings here. So let's start by taking a look at what actually made us these divines. Okay, so we sold a ring here. So I got a bunch of these rings from the Genesis tree. One of the rings actually sold for 30 divines, bro. Bro, that must have been one of the breach rings, right? I had 6 breach rings. Okay, no, it wasn't. What the heck did I... What? This one actually sold for 30 divines. I did not even know that I put up a ring for like 30 divines. Okay, so that's pretty crazy. Yeah, so this is basically where we got our divines from. It's the Pandemonium Coil Dusk ring. I'm pretty sure this was also a Genesis tree ring. And we also sold another one of these. I'm pretty sure also this is also a Genesis ring. We sold that for 1 divine. We sold some tablets here. A bunch of tablets, and basically this is what made us yeah, this chaos and these exalts right here. Okay, but that's nice. It's really interesting that I actually sold 1 ring for 30 divines. That's really cool. So probably I should also do like a pass. That's also something I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna do a pass on my shop. We're just gonna like lower the prices a bit. We're gonna try to get rid of more of these items. Okay, so these tablets haven't sold. Like, they are on like the more expensive side though. But let's try to lower the prices a little bit on these. We're just gonna like price check them and just adjust accordingly. But let's start with what we actually made last session. So all of the items basically, or I mean, some of these earnings right here, they are gonna be from like sales. They could potentially be items that I've made earlier, but like the decision to kind of lower them in price or like price them more correctly last session is what actually made the sales. So we're still gonna count this as like a last session type of sale. So let's grab everything in here. Let's grab all the things that are not the divines themselves. And we're just gonna turn these exalts in our inventory into more divines. And let's take this chaos and also turn that into exalts first. Okay, so that's 412. Okay, let's just do this single one by itself. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in there. Okay, so we have 375 exalts here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these exalts straight into my main tab here. So we have 801. I do want like 20 of these just like sitting in my inventory at all times.
Have an order?
Okay, so now we got 103 more. So we can, yeah, we can get another divine. Let's just do that.
Can I help? I'll post it right away.
We can get another divine and still have like 20 exalts just sitting here without being totally dry in the main stash. Okay, so that's 2 divines right there. Also, let's price check these tablets here. Or you know what? Let's wait with that. Let's put them in the farm tab for now. And we're gonna put all these up for sale soon. Okay, so we got 2 divines here. I'm just gonna put them into the farm tab here, and we're just gonna grab these divines as well, and we're gonna put them into the farm tab. So now we can actually see exactly how much we made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 58. So okay, so 58 divines. That's just right now. We still have to take these other items and price check them and also get them into the total. So let's do these chaos and also these perfected currencies. Okay, so we have 5 of these. Yeah, that's not very... We're not getting a lot from this. What about these? Transmutes? Yeah, they're worth a little bit more, so we're getting a little bit more for them. And also we have 29 chaos. That's quite a lot.
All right. Your order is registered.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. That's some divines there. That's some serious divines there. That's like 4 divines in chaos.
It's your lucky day.
So we're just turning these into divines again.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, is it still? Yeah, we don't have 730. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna grab more. Can we still get one for 730? No, 735. Okay. There we go. Grabbing some more.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, we're gonna sell that. Do this one. Oh, yeah, not divines, exalts.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Mm-hmm. Four more here. So that's 60. We're up to 62 now, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, just putting these into my main stash here. So let's see. Yeah, let's see about these essences. Like the essences really hasn't been very profitable, to be honest,
Have an order?
this entire season. But I'm still checking them because like I don't want to lose out. Like if like one of them is like all of a sudden super expensive, like I want to take advantage of that. Okay, this one is 51 right now.
All right. Your order is registered.
This one is 20. Okay, so the perfect ones Perfect ones bring us something, at least. Like, this is too low. Like, just 2x. I'm not gonna sell it for that. Then I would rather just, like, keep it in my stash. Or for, like, the price increase at a later point. But if it's like 10 or, you know, above, I prefer to sell it. Okay, we're gonna do 4 of this. That's 60x.
As soon as I can.
Okay, what about this? No stock. Oops. No stock. No stock. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. But let's just like get those out of the way. Okay. Let's get these annuls. Splinters, I think I'm gonna keep just for like bossing. I don't think I'm gonna sell those, even though this the simulacrum splinters are probably selling for quite a lot. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's you.
Let's have a look at this. Yeah, they're selling for 5 a pop, and I have 155 of them. Yeah, so that's basically a divine in those splinters, but I'm not gonna sell them. I'm gonna keep them. So I'm gonna keep the simulacrum splinters, and I'm also gonna keep the breach splinters. We can turn them into breach stones as well. Like, the breach stones are quite expensive, I think. Let's just do a quick check on what's one breach stone worth.
You've received a shipment.
Just checking. Okay, so 230. Okay, so that's not a lot, actually. So the simulacrum splinters are actually more valuable. I guess maybe that means, like, not a lot of people are doing breach. I guess. Okay, so am I dropping some frames here on my stream? Like, what's happening? What is happening? I hope I'm not gonna, like, totally drop out here. We are still here, I think, but, like, I can see that we are getting some drops here. Like, hopefully it's gonna stabilize. Yeah, it's just running wild here now. But, like, we are still live, right? It just says that my stream is unstable here. But we should be fine, so I'm just gonna continue here. Yeah, so let's do some of these annulments here. Yeah, we got 3 of those.
I'll post
Yeah, that's a nice, that's a couple of divines right there in annuls. Let's grab these. And the vals. Like, I have a lot of vals. So I'm not too worried. Like, I have like 100, almost like 200, I think, just sitting in my stash. So I'm really not like too worried about, you know, selling these vals.
right away.
Okay, we got 36 of this. We got 5 splint. Ooh, they are actually up to 10 exiles a pop. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. No, not 10, sorry, 5. Yeah, there was a 10 there, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got unlucky with that one. Okay, so let's do these 9 gem cutters here. 3 chaos. Sorry, chance. 20 of these. Yeah, these are really not selling for a lot right now, so let's just keep them. What about the shards? Yeah, same with the shards. I'm just gonna keep those. So we're just gonna stash those into the main stash.
Have an order? Can I help?
But there is like a couple of divs here.
Have an order?
So we need to do this to get like an accurate we need to get an accurate like how many divs did we actually make last session situation. Okay, that's 403. We're just gonna let these sit for now. These are going into the main stash, and also another 2 divines here. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, we actually got 4 logbooks. I mean, that's insane. The logbooks I don't want to sell. The logbooks I really want to use because I really enjoy and like the expedition mechanic, the upgraded expedition mechanic in 0.5. So the expedition logbooks I'm gonna keep. Because it is quite painful, like, if you're out on an expedition, you're kind of, like, really pushing out into the sea, and then you're just, like, all of a sudden out of logbooks, and you have to, like, spend a divine to get one. So here, like, sitting on, like, I don't know how many I'm sitting on. Yeah, I'm already sitting on 4, so basically I have 8 now, so I'm just gonna dump this in the main tab here, main stash here. So we have 8 logbooks, so we can do quite a nice like expedition run here with these 8 logbooks. That's probably enough logbooks for like, yeah, one very long session, or at least like 2 a little bit shorter sessions where we kind of like strictly focus on expedition. Because we need the logbooks to open up the new areas. So if we don't have any logbooks, I mean, we're gonna be stuck, basically. So now I have 8, so that's gonna last me a while. So that's nice. Okay, let's keep looking here what we're gonna sell next. Yeah, we got a bunch of idols also. Hopefully, like, some of these are worth something. Bunch of idols and like a bunch of abyss stuff. So let's just do a check. Let's do a check. Okay, we got 6 of these. They're only like selling for 1 right now, but that seems like a good price actually for these, because they are not worth a lot actually. Dextral Exaltation. Yeah, this also seems to be a good price right now. Like, seems like the price, the lower down we go, like the less we're gonna get. The lower down the ratio. Okay, we got the Abyssal Echoes. We got 6 of these. They are priced at 113 a pop. So that's a nice little sale right there. What about the Preserved Collarbones? Okay. Chaotic Quantity, 108. Yeah, that's nice. Essence of the Abyss. Only priced at 20, but yeah, I think that's a good price, because if we look down deeper at the ratio here, like if all of these 25k like Essences of Abyss is being sold, like the price is going down. So it was probably not a rush like selling these, but yeah. Okay, so these are not worth anything. Leash is not worth anything. Yeah, not a lot. Cat Idol, nothing. Wolf Idol, no stock. Snake Idol, 50 to 1. Yeah, we're not doing that. Stag, no. Owl, no stock. Boar, no stock. Or there is a stock, but yeah. Yes, we got this one here. The Idol of Kraton, we got this last session. So this is selling for 40x. What is it actually doing? So if we put it in the gloves, like, we have a 15% chance when we gain a frenzy charge to gain an additional frenzy charge. And also on the scepter, it's some frenzy charge stuff. Like, frenzy charges is not really something we are focusing a lot on. Like, if it was power charges, it would have been a different story. So these basically are worthless right now, so they are just gonna go straight into the main stash.
What's new?
And let's just grab some of what we made here. Yeah, so we can get a divine at least.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, there is something weird happening in my currency exchange right now. Yeah, okay, we just had to... Bro, the Abyssal Echoes? Didn't I just sell like 5 of those for like over 100 a pop? And now it's down to 5 a pop? What? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, oh no, it's the, sorry. Yeah, I have the wrong, currency here. I actually had divines there. So that wasn't weird at all, actually. Okay, we're just gonna leave this in there.
All right, your order is registered.
We'll sell this last one here. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the Kraken in there. Let's check these other ones. Omen of Bartering, 18x. Okay.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Idol of Maxarias, no stock. Is that, yeah, I'm just gonna check here to see, like... Okay, so there is no divine stock either. Idol of the Martyr, also no stock. Idol of Yena, 1-1, we're gonna save that. Rabbit Idol.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna leave that for now. Okay, so now we got this. A couple of lineage supports and some omens. Hopefully some like valuable ones. Yeah, and we got 112 here for the rabbit idols. Yeah, Kraten's just gonna stay for now. Chaotic monsters.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Chaotic rarity. Runes Aftermath. Not selling for anything. Oop.
You've received a shipment.
Arcalis Lust. Runes Inevitability.
Check out what came in for you.
No stock. Okay. Sure.
Oh, it's you.
Okay, then we got that 150. We're still waiting on the Kraten. We got some spirit gems here. And a rune. 3 refreshments and yeah, 1 amelioration. But the amelioration just went like straight into my amelioration stack here. So yeah, we're just gonna let that sit there. Like, probably the ameliorations are quite expensive right now, to be honest. Let's check. Let's check. Okay, 27. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, they're not super expensive. Okay, so let's see the refreshments then. I don't think the refreshments are very expensive either, to be honest. Okay, they are actually 39. 42, hold on. Yeah, let's sell those.
Right away.
Let's sell the refreshments. Okay, no stock on the rune. Okay, we got 19x here on the spirit gem. Another spirit gem, 14x, 15.
All right. Your order is
And one here for 19. Okay.
You've got some goods in.
Yeah, still waiting on that sale. Dumping the rune. The exalts. Yeah, we have a couple of divines here also in exalts here. Okay, so let's see what these let's see what we can get for these tablets. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on like a little bit of a different layer here, I think. Yeah, we can put them. We can put them in the back here, just to kind of separate them, because I want to do like the. Okay, hold on, wait. We can just put them down here in the corner here. So I want to separate, because like right now I'm gonna set the price for these, but I'm gonna go over the other items and kind of like lower the prices on them. Okay, so 240, bro. The Val temples, bro, they are going up in price. Yeah, let's price this at 240. See if that sells.
I'm sure someone will want that.
Another one here, 240. Same thing. Same thing here. Yeah, so potentially, like, that's over 700 X right there, like 720. No results for exalts. Okay, they're only selling for chaos. Okay, 4 chaos. Was that this one? No. Which one was it?
Good news.
Ooh, we just sold another ring here for 1 divine. Nice. See if we can get 2 chaos for this.
Someone is bound to buy.
Okay, what about this breach tablet? No results on the yeah, this one we're gonna list. Breach one we're gonna list for like 4 chaos.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Let's list that for 300, I guess. 300x.
Seems like a good deal.
What about this normal abyss? 4 chaos. Yeah, 300.
Seems like a good deal.
Freedom of faith. 100 exalts. 3 chaos. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the 3 chaos on this one. Okay, let's do 4 chaos on this one. What about the ritual one? 7 chaos? Bro, can we get 7 C for this?
I'm sure someone will want
That is quite a lot, actually. That's good. Yeah, so these are the ones that we put up for sale right now, right? So I just have to make sure, like, these are not tablets that I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm not gonna like price change this. Okay, so let's pull this down to like 10 divines.
Let's see if
This
that piques any
helmet.
interest.
I'm basically kind of like just trying to pull down stuff like yeah, like half, you know, half or 50%, some things like 50%, but like it depends. Because there is like a big difference between like 20 and 10 divines. Like that's, you know, that's quite a difference. Let's just pull this down 100x.
Better. You may have been dreaming before.
Pulling this down to 1 chaos. Let's pull this down to 5 chaos. Pull this down to 250 instead of 350. And 200 instead of 300. See if we can make some sales.
Yeah, meet the market.
Okay, that's 1 chaos. 400. Okay, let's do 300x on this one. Let's see if we can sell some of these. Some of these
Good news for you.
maps. Sorry, yeah, maps. Yes, we did sell 3 of those tablets already. That's nice. They were priced good, I guess.
Yeah, meet the market.
Yeah, we're about to sell some more tablets, I think. Yep.
Price drop.
Yes, we are making just adjusting the prices here. We are actually making some monies.
That's better. You may have been dreaming before.
I don't want to go too much down, though, like on the pricings. Because we want to try to make sure that we kind of like hit as much as we could potentially get, you know? Okay, so I think that's all of them. I don't think we did this, actually. Okay. Moving on to the next layer here.
Price drop.
I don't think I'm ever gonna sell these bows, to be honest.
Let's see if that piques any interest.
But we made some money. It's just like sitting here and price, like doing the price adjustments.
Price drop.
That's pretty cool.
Shipment sent. Price lowered. Price lowered.
See if we can sell some of these diamonds.
Price drop.
Freaking 20 divine sprawl. And this one 30 exalt.
I have a buyer.
Yeah, basically, mainly, it's like
Meet the market.
the tablets that's actually selling here. That's like where I'm really making my money is right now. It's on the tablets. See if we can get rid of some of these belts. Like I'm not sitting here like price checking 100 items. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna like lower the price. So it takes some time, but still it's like it's like faster to do it like this instead of like price checking each and every single individual one. If they haven't sold for one divine, like they're not gonna be selling for more, and yeah, we're trying to get rid of them basically, because now they're just like sitting here and rotting in my stash. So it's better to get something than just like never getting anything. Okay, so we gotta do the same thing with all these rings, I guess. Yeah. Bro, I wish that I could just like choose more of them, and yeah. Like, I know I kind of can, right? I kind of can, you know, have things set up like in the old way of doing trading, but yeah, I really don't want to do that. Just pull them all down. See if we can make some monies. Yeah, it's pretty funny, or like it's pretty cool. Like it's a satisfying feeling, like when you have like multiple of these items and you kind of like hit that sweet spot in pricing, and then you see they are just going like one by one, like with the temple tablets and stuff. Like it's nice to see that you're just selling for like thousands of thousands of exalts, or you know, like divines. So I'm not selling for thousands of divines. That's not what I'm saying. Not right now, at least. But yeah. We're just trying to hit that sweet spot. It's quite incredible that like one of those rings that I got from basically from the Genesis tree actually sold for 30 divines. So that's like the important thing is kind of like to do the price checking, I think, the first time you put stuff in your shop, and like if they don't sell for like a couple of days, like I usually just pull it down, you know, try to get rid of that. That means like someone could get like a really like a super bargain from it. But like for me, it's just like it's not an item I'm gonna be using myself. I don't have a plan for it, so you know. Let's just, you know, get it out of get it out of rotting in the stash. Okay, so now my connection is back to excellent here. I don't know what happened there. Like, there was a drop there, but we did not disconnect, so that's a good thing. I mean, the internet gods is hard to confront, if you know what I mean. Like, if the internet decides to act up, like, there's not a lot we can do. That's just how it is sometimes. But we really haven't had any major issues. So that's great. Okay, so we're done with all those rings, bro. That was a lot of rings. Pulling these down. $15 divine, bro.
Price lowered.
Yeah, I have price checked them, so I must have had like a reason for it. Yeah, this one is listed at 65. That's crazy. Yeah, so let's pull that down to 55.
That's better. You may have been dreaming before.
Also, these breach rings, so I kind of want to keep them, you know, to just put them into the fertilizer. Like, they haven't sold for anything yet, you know? So I might just do that. Like, I might just put them into the orchid or orchard. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that.
Hail.
Yeah, we got quite some earnings here as well we need to take care of. Like, we need to add this up. We need to add it up. So before, like, I'm just quickly gonna run, before I, like, forget to do it, I'm just quickly gonna run to the monastery and put these breach rings in. Offer the breach rings. I could probably get more of those rings, or sell those rings, but, like, I've tried to sell them for quite a lot, and I feel like they had their chance. Alright. So now we got 6 out of 60 here. I mean, we need 54 more of them, you know, so it's, yeah. It's not something that's gonna, like, happen anytime soon anyway, so...
Shipman, can I
Okay, so we are grabbing the earnings now. Turning them into the vines.
Yes. I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Oh, it's you.
Oh, yeah, we actually had a divine sale there.
Can I help? Have an order?
Let's do these 11 chaos.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Six 17.
You. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, we got flat or straight up 10 here, so that's probably gonna sell. Hopefully, like, quick. It's like an easier. It seems like it's like an easier.
It's your lucky day.
It's like an easier trade, basically.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, so that's a couple of more divines. We almost hit 70. Like if we look at our stash here, like we can take this. Like we still had less than this, so we can just make it like a round number here.
Hail.
Actually, let's do that.
It's you.
And we're still gonna have a bunch of exiles over anyway, so just to like make it a round number here. So we did make like at least 70 divines. So I think we're gonna end up there like anyway. We're gonna end up at like the 70 divine. In the 70 divine area. So that's basically what we made last session, I guess. We got 3 greater exiles. I'm just gonna keep those. I'm also gonna keep the Verisium, because I feel like I kind of like need to stack up a little bit on the Verisium. But let's keep like 20 exiles in our inventory just for like strong, like opening researcher boxes and stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. So 70 divines we made. So just spending this little hour right here, just like, you know, spending this little hour just like housekeeping, basically, kind of, it feels kind of nice. Okay, so let's see if so we need, one of the plans this session also is to do the finish Doryani's. So I'm gonna do like the corrupted nexus just to be sure that we kind of like don't brick that zone. I'm gonna do it on like the lowest tier possible. So we're only looking for that point. But up until that point, like I'm running my usual strat. The usual strat of 4 modded tier 15s with 2 irradiated tablets running on XP. Like focusing on experience mods. That's like the main thing. But that kind of feels like the sweet spot, you know. I love the changes that they did to the shrines. Like I feel they are so much easier to see now as well. So much easier to spot. And also I need to keep an eye on my my temple crystals now, so that I don't start like wasting rounds here. But like main focus for now is just get those last Doryani points. I think it's only 1 remaining actually. And I can't remember if Kulimak is like a unlimited try boss. I guess he is, right? Since he's like the pinnacle. The Abyss pinnacle. Because I really don't want to go in there and fight him if I'm losing a bunch of XP. But if he's like unlimited, we will do him now, like after the Doryani. What the heck is this drop sound? Like, am I dropping a bunch of stuff like off screen, or is it just a bug? Or is it just the game reminding me that I dropped a Greater Jeweler's Orb? Yeah, I'm not gonna care too much about anything else right now. We completed the map. I just want to get to the Corrupted Nexus as fast as possible. Increased monster damage. Yeah, I don't like that one. Let's just do this one. Like, I'm trying to spend as little as possible, just straight up profit. But I am paying attention to the mods on the maps. Because I think that's important. Yeah, and also I have to remember this is a corrupted zone. So here it's like, especially at right now, here it's kind of important for me to pay attention to the mods. Yeah, especially in situations like these, when we're encountering like a corrupted abyss and stuff, it's important for me not to like juice things too much. Like, I would rather stay, you know, on like the safer side of things than kind of like exposing myself to these like super dangerous situations. I don't care that it's like taking me a little bit more time, you know. I don't mind. Abyss tablet, nice. Okay, we have the potential for some logbooks here also in this zone. So I think I'm gonna take advantage of that. Oh, we got depths as well. Nice. Yeah, we got freaking all the mechanics in this map. I mean, that's nice though. Seems like we can handle it as well, so I mean, let's just do it. I mean, we're not in that much of a hurry to get to Doryani's. Okay, so where? Okay, so here is this yellow swirl here. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. Oh, another yellow swirl. Oh shit. Yeah, we could have gotten 2 of those. Yeah. Yeah. We're good though. Okay, no logbooks in that one. If I had taken like a couple of more seconds there, just like scouting the area, like we could potentially have gotten a logbook here. Like hopefully we're gonna get one anyway. Let's just see. No more chests. Yeah, we didn't get any good stuff out of this expedition, but that's okay. That's fine. So one thing that's really important, I feel like, with the Headhunter is like it's really important to try to keep those stacks up. The Headhunter stacks up. Because you are kind of like protected by them. But as soon as they start like dropping off, you could like potentially be in like a really, really like vulnerable, or like you could be like a lot less defensive and offensive. So it's important to kind of like try to keep those stacks up. So now I'm about to lose them. So I just have to be like a little bit aware of that. Yeah, so now they are gone, and as you can see, like things are kind of like instantly more dangerous here. So I really, really want to try to keep them up. Or I have to pay attention to when they are not up, at least. I have to be a little bit more careful when they're not up. Heavy belts dropping like that now? Bro, have they gone up in price? Yeah, I think they were sitting around like 30x or something a couple of days ago. They could have gone up. Okay, here's the bridge. Yeah, so now I'm just pivoting back into the middle here. Because this is where the main action is going to be in a second. Yeah, this is quite the nasty location for a stabilized breach. Like inside this little house here. Okay, so let's go down to the depths. Like, I'm spending more time than I would really like, to be honest. Or actually, let's get this masterworking rune. Yeah, I'm spending a little bit more time in this map than what I would like to, because basically we are only here for the Nexus. But yeah, it was just so juicy, like with the amounts of mechanics and stuff that yeah, just can't help myself. Oh, and there we got the crash. First crash of the day. Yes, I'm just doing a quick relog here. First crash of the day. Yeah, there are certain situations. Like, especially like Deliriums and Abysses, and yeah, also like some of the like newer expedition encounters. They have been kind of like, yeah, they have made me crash. So I really shouldn't, like, I know it's not like a computer issue, because I'm running a nice setup, so it's really not a setup. But I mean, we are a month, yeah, like a month, right, into the league, and there are still a lot of crashes. Not the greatest situation, but yeah. Oh, we lost the map. Did we lose the map? Maybe I actually lost the depth. No, we didn't. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, let's just do the depths. So I feel like the map is kind of dangerous, but like it's not too dangerous for me to kind of like risk doing the depths, you know? Like sometimes I get this feeling like if the map is just like too hard, like the map itself, there is just like no point, like for example going into the depths and stuff. Like I am encountering situations like that where I'm just like making decisions that, you know what, I have a bad feeling about this, I'm just not gonna do it. Because I feel like I've been in those situations and I've not kind of like listened to that kind of gut instinct, and it's usually not ending up too good for me when I don't listen to the gut instinct, if you know what I mean. And I think that's something that you kind of like, you develop through experience with your character. Like you just feel, you get that feeling that, this might be too rough. So you just don't do it, basically. Just come back at a later point. Or, I mean, just like skip the mechanic. In that situation. I mean, there's no shame in that, right? I think it's good. Like, we should be put in these, like, situations where we kind of like have to make a decision, like, is this really something that I should that I should be doing right now, you know? So this is kind of that situation right now. I'm kind of getting that feeling, you know? But we're just going to be careful. Because I still think I can do it. We just have to be a little careful here. Because this is the room we want right here. The end room. He is in the smoke, so let's see if we can lure him out down here. I'm just trying to pull him out of the fart cloud. Just out, so he's out of that cloud. Boom, there we go. He was kind of out of it. Like, I don't know if he was, like, entirely out of it, but he was kind of out of it. Yeah, we're not gonna full clear. Like, it's that level of dangerous that, like, we're not gonna full clear the abyss. Like, I would sometimes, just to kind of, like, go for those extra chests and stuff, but, yeah. If it feels, like, a little dangerous, like, I won't do it. So here I'm trying to position myself for when he's doing that attack. So I'm just sure I'm kind of like far away from that, because if I stay too close to that, like, he can pretty easily get me. So I'm trying to kind of keep my distance here for when he's doing that attack. He's probably gonna do it now, right? Yep, here he comes. Just staying out of those ice waves right there. Because they are dangerous. Okay. Yeah, we spent way longer in this map. But, like, there was just so many juicy things here. There was too many juicy things to pass up on. Okay, Nexus is here. So we can go here, like Reservoir, Bastille, Plantation, and then Channel. Or we can go Lofty Summit, Plantation, and Channel. Yeah, let's go Reservoir. But we need to get rid of some of this inventory. Before we do. Okay, what is the heavy belt price at right now? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is, like, still around, like, I guess, like 35.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, I don't know why the heavy belt is selling or dropping like that, but the utility belt is not. Because the utility belt is more expensive, right? My filter is a bit weird. Yeah, 45, 55, 65, 72, 75. Bro, I'm gonna sell this for 70. I'm gonna list it for 75. Yeah, the prices are going up on that one. And we have our farm tab here, so we're just gonna like start filling it up straight away. We can keep the tablets up here. Keep essences down here. Yeah, I kind of like to have my own, like, I kind of like to have it set up in a specific way, you know? I'm trying to keep some type of order here. Essences, I'm just gonna, you know what? Essences, I'm just gonna bank straight away. Like, they are not worth a lot, to be honest. So there's no point of them just like sitting and clogging up my farm tab, to be honest.
Hello.
Hail.
Also so these like uncut supports here. Like I like picking them up because it's like, I mean, it's only like 8x, right? But like if you're picking up a bunch of them, I mean, it all adds up, my dudes. It all adds up. Let's have a look at these maps. Increase monster damage, I'm just banking that straight away. I'm just banking like the bad ones. I'm just banking them straight away. Unfeeble, banking that one. So as long as I'm able to kind of like sustain a nice size or like a nice portion of maps that doesn't have like the worst modifiers, yeah, I'm just gonna do that, right? Because like sitting with like 10 waystones or like 10 maps in my inventory and like half of them is just bad, that's no point. So I'm trying to be like efficient about it. Okay, so here we have a delirium. Okay, and we have an abyss. That's basically it. So hopefully this is not gonna make me crash, but like usually if I'm doing delirium with an abyss, like that's a freaking crash. Almost like a guaranteed crash. Like, let's hope that's not happening, but yeah. I'm kind of expecting it, because it's just like so much happening at the same time. And also, it's a corrupted area as well. I have to keep that in mind. So it seems like that's basically kind of like almost pushing things to its limit. Perfect transmute there. Yeah, so here I can see like the abyss down here. Yeah, you gotta pray for me, my dudes, when I enter that abyss in a corrupted delirium here. Pray for me so I don't crash. Here we go. So if I'm trying to like not like run straight into it, you know, if I try to not like trigger too many of these pits at the same time, hopefully that's gonna keep things stable. Yeah, we do have to make sure that we don't move out of the fog here, though. Yeah, that was a small abyss area right there. Like, it wasn't the biggest area. Yeah, I guess here we have, like, the main abyss area. I'm at least trying to make an effort here to not make this a crash fest. A divine in there? Okay. Yeah, these abyssal coffers, bro, they need a buff, I think. We should like the loot should be better in the coffers, I think. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get multiple divines in this map, my dudes. I think I'm gonna go back, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go back. And get that divine after I do the boss. I just have to remember that I need to do that. And also hold on. So the Abyss is over, so that means that all these like abyssal effects here are basically Headhunter stacks. That's something that I kind of like have to remind myself of. And also we're gonna get a second boss here, right? No, we're not. Grand Mirror revealed. What? Really? Yeah, but I'm not gonna see that in this map, right? Yeah, now I'm just quickly gonna go back and grab this divine. Yeah, this can potentially be a little bit rough, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit careful here. I'm just a little bit defensive here. I don't want to lose this divine. Oh, there we go. That's great. Now we're ready to leave, though. Yeah, I need to figure out this grand mirror that just revealed itself. Like, do I have to go back to the like the main quest hub here?
Sold it.
Utility belt sold. And the heavy belt sold. Bro, these dudes are fiends for the freaking belts. The white belts. Fiending for the belts.
Yes, this is all we have. As expected. Go on.
Elemental weakness. Monster damage. Yeah, we're just gonna bank that straight away. I mean, we could bank that as well, because, like, I have to think about, like, where I am right now in the map.
Have an order?
As well, I have to think about that. Yeah, I kind of like wanted to see the Grand Mirror as well. I think maybe I need to go back to that main quest hub, maybe, to reveal the mirror, the Grand Mirror. Yeah, this feels like a this feels a bit dangerous, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully, like, the rewards are good in here. Also, it felt like a bit choppy, so that means there could be some nasty stuff in here. like I just had an idea. So like pairing like or like running the headhunter belt with like thorns must take away a little bit of that, or like focusing a lot on like thorns damage. I mean that must be good for that freaking teleportation, you know. That must be great with that when we get that teleportation modifier. Just like a build where like anything that comes close to you just like blows up, you know? Okay, ritual tablet, nice. Yeah, I think things feels like a little bit too choppy and nasty in this map to do the ritual itself, to be honest. Okay, we got a we can get another mass to work here though. Yeah, I hope they optimize the like the corrupt, like what, like the choppiness of the corrupted areas. Like it is a little bit choppy. I hope they optimize that. I really do. I kind of want to get to the temple ruins just to see like what my crystal count is at. Oh, blood mass. Corrupted abomination. Okay, what's the count at now? Bro, I can't even see it. Okay, whatever. selling the tablets. Nice. Bro, did I already get like a masterwork rune?
Good news.
I don't think I did. Yeah, I kind of thought I already got one this session. But I guess I didn't. That's fine.
Go on.
Banking these two. 236, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, at some point, like, we need to do, like, a huge corruption pass on them, I think. Try to get some 16s. Let's clear the area a little bit here before we pop this bridge. Aryun's medal, bro? What the heck is that? Is that a lineage support? "25% chance to load a bolt into all crossbow skills on dealing a killing blow with supported skill." That interesting. Oh my god, bro. They got me. Bro, he freaking one-shot me this. Oh my god. Always crits? Yeah, that's wonderful, ain't it? That's just amazing. And now we have 0 freaking stacks as well. Okay, we have 4 now, great. I just have to be a little bit careful here. Like, I don't want that dude anywhere close to me. Okay, he's gone. Great. Oh, we got Rune as well? What the heck, bro? Yeah, I mean, it was a risk. Like like I feel it's kind of like a risky bisky. Especially like with the ignited ground and stuff. But like, I can't be that like extremely picky on map mods, you know? Because I'm just gonna end up like running out of maps basically, really quickly. If I'm not gonna like do freaking half of them, you know, or not doing like 2/3 of it.
The cycle begins anew. Fire consumes all!
Yeah, I don't think I should risk too much here. Yeah, he's dangerous. I need to keep my distance here. Freaking teleport can potentially wipe me here. Oh my god, crashing again? Come on, bro. I moved my computer though, the one that I'm streaming on. I moved it to like a better location on my desk, so I don't have to like turn around to the side all the time, and that's nice. But I mean, that's 2 crashes in under 2 hours, my dudes. 2 crashes in under 2 hours. I mean, it's basically like, so like the first hour, what? Hold on. So basically like the first hour I actually spent, or like the first, at least like the first 45 minutes, I spent just like fixing my farm tab and stuff. Bro, there is another breach here? I'm gonna push out here. I'm gonna get this freaking shrine. Yeah, that was pretty cool, because what I did there was like I really intentionally like went for the charges there, and I had this mega nuke just as soon as the breach was stabilized, and we just like mega nuked them. That's nice. That was really nice, actually. I'm kind of proud of that. That's really cool. Because for those situations, like when the breach is stabilized and we have those like pretty dangerous dudes, you know, in the middle there, it's kind of nice to just be able to, you know, it's kind of nice to just be able to just nuke them down instantly. So so that like second part of the fight, or like the stabilized fight, isn't, you know, lasting for very long. Yeah, let's just idea.
Go on.
Yeah, hopefully I have some nice currency here with these tablets. Getting a bunch of them also, it's really nice. I wonder what Aryun's medal is actually worth. No stock. Okay, what about divines? No stock. Okay, what about mirrors? No stock. What about Hinekoras? No stock. What about fractures? No stock. Okay, so it's basically worthless. Is what the game is trying to tell me.
Go on quickly. A useful trade. Go.
Okay, so I kind of like want to check out this. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Willow here and see this grand mirror. So I have to figure out like how do I activate like these grand mirrors? Like, are they spawning like straight on the map, or do I actually have to go to the Willow and kind of like reveal it?
You return.
Okay, so I guess I don't have to go here. So has it like revealed on the map or something? Like on the atlas? Because I was down here, right? Yeah. Like, there is no grand mirror anywhere near here, is it? Okay, so how does that work exactly? It just said, like, a grand mirror has been revealed, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna care about that right now. Yeah, we're just gonna do like a... okay, we're gonna have to do... yeah, so I'm gonna do a tier 11 here.
Yes.
Good news.
It's gonna have to have 4 mods on it, that's fine. Let's just find some not so horrible ones if we can. I'm gonna carefully try to craft on this. Yeah, that's cool. We can do that one. And also, we're not gonna run any tablets. Like, I want to make sure that I don't brick this area. So let's just remove this tablet. We also need to get some more irradiated ones.
Try to run! Go on! Try! Man!
Yeah, I'm still thinking about, like, I'm really thinking about that Grand Mirror. Like, I wonder where it spawned. Yeah, this abyss in here was like really spread out, and we even got some depths here. Okay. Or is this the boss up here? Oh. Yeah, I kind of like want to use these shrine effects for the boss, but I think I might be on the wrong side of the map here. Yeah, I am. So we're gonna lose these prime buffs, I think, before we get to the boss. Yeah.
My king nears.
Is this the Nexus, or like, is this the map before the Nexus, bro? I can't remember. No, this wasn't the Nexus map, right?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Yes, it was. Hold on.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
Yeah, but we still have to do the cleansed zones, right? Yeah, that's the thing. We still have to do the cleansed zones. That's kind of like where we find it. But now this area should be cleansed, so... Right? Let's have a look. Yes, now it's cleansed. Oh, here is the Grand Mirror. Hmm. Okay, so it did reveal, like, in this... Like this, right? So this is the icon I need to look for. Mm-hmm.
I have a buyer.
Yeah, we need to get... We need to get some irradiated tablets going. I only have 4. And I don't think like the experience is great on any of them. Okay, this one is 16, so that's pretty good. This one is also 16. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this, I think. Yeah, we have one more use on the 17 as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not waste any uses.
Shut a point.
Bunch of ultimatums here. I had a feeling that one was gonna have a fracture, but no. I was wrong. Let's get the masterwork here. Oh, there's a fracture right there. Nice. Yeah, now we're getting a little bold here, my dudes. Now we're popping freaking essences and expedition, like remnants and everything in here. Yeah, we're getting bold. That fracturing orb like really emboldened me, I guess. Yeah, I mean, cleansed areas are kind of cool. Yeah, I hope the fracturing orb is like is still like multiple divines. Last time I checked, it was like 8, I guess. Oh my god, a hunted Balbala here. She's hiding already? What the heck, Balbala? Alright. Yeah, we're done here. Let's go price check the fracturing. Let's just do it.
Good news for you. Hail. Hail.
I want divs. I have fracturing orb. No. Oh, shit. Bro, I thought that was the fracturing orb, it wasn't. 11 divines? Bro, it's 11.6. So... Yeah, I don't want to... I don't want to lose that 6th. You know? Not, I don't care. Let's just do it. That's 11 divs, my dudes. Oh my god. Yeah, that just juiced up the div count here, my dudes. Yeah, let's get some more of those. Right? Let's get some more of those, my dudes.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, it's like the deeper we push, like the more we kind of like want to get those like more expensive drops. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I'm getting some more green jewels here. That's great. That's really good. Yeah, because I really needed to kind of like balance it out because I had so many like reds and blues and so few greens. So probably what I should do is try to like balance it out a little bit. And maybe I have to like, before I go and make diamonds, because like I've made some really, really nice sales on diamonds and stuff. So, but I think what I should do like before I go craft the diamonds, I think I might have to like level it out a little bit. Like 3 to 1 some of these blues and reds. Okay, we can just do it like this. Because as you can see, we have quite a lot of reds and blues, like, compared to greens. I think what we definitely have the most of is actually reds. Yeah, we definitely have more reds. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna make a new pass on the. I'm just gonna make a new pass on the jewels. Just like price. So what I'm doing is like I'm price checking them. To see if it's just like some initial value there already, and if it's not, like I can just like 3 to 1 them, and then when we have like a similar amounts of like blue reds and greens, we can make diamonds. I guess I'm gonna have to do this delirium, right? Since it's a grand mirror. I don't know if I have to, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let's get this shrine. Oh my god. Yeah, that was kind of dangerous. I mean, we are kind of full sending it here, so... Bro, why the heck is he so tanky? Well, he's gonna try to push me into starting this freaking... Yeah, he's gonna try to push me into starting the Abyss Breach here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fall for his tricks. Yeah, we have to pay attention to the... Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and finish up that Abyss, and I'm also gonna go back, yeah, for the expedition and the breach and everything. But for now, let's do the boss. Oh my god, crash. What a horrible freaking moment to crash, my dudes. What a horrible timing to crash. Too much going on. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a super long session today, my dudes. But we got one in, and that's good. That's what counts.
Shipment sent.
Bro, if I lost this map, this grand mirror map, because of this crash, bro. Really? Are you kidding me, bro? Hey, get me in there. Why can't I go in there? But what's happening? Yeah, arena, please. Arena, enter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we kind of like have to choose where we put this. So it would be super nice if we could just like get them on. Oh, maybe I have to. Okay, hold on. Like, it would be so nice if I could like just like put them on the corrupted areas. I guess I can't though. Isn't that a little bit weird? Is it because this is still in progress? Is that why? Okay, so let's just finish this. Because now it's complete, right? Oh no, we have to kill all the rare monsters as well. Okay, but hold on. Yeah, it's still in progress. I guess I can't use it, like, if the map is still in progress. So we kind of have to... I guess we kind of have to kill all the rares before the objective is complete. Yeah, bro, these freaking these Abyss coffer rewards, bro, they need to get a buff. I mean, it would potentially be a great way to get people to craft more as well, like if they want people to be crafting. Like, give us some more abyssal, like abyssal currencies, you know, in the in those coffers. There's 100% gonna be more crafting, right? If they really want that to be like a thing, I think that's the way to go. A bigger supply of the crafting materials, basically. I guess like if it's too easy to get them though, like that's gonna kind of like make some people able to, you know, do a lot of crafting and profit craft, and like other people are kind of like gate capped out of it if it's like too easy to get it. But yeah. Like, it's gonna be easier for the dudes that's already is like really good at crafting. Oh my god, bro. And the freaking map. Ugh. Nuh-uh. Yeah, I just 0 monsters remaining, bro. Bro, did I fail it? Did we fail the Grand Expedition? We can't do the objective here. Oh my god! Don't tell me that I freaking lost. Don't tell me that I lost. Because there is 0. There is 0 monsters remaining. Yeah, we lost the Grand Mirror. My god. Yeah, that's so bad. Like, that's really bad. That's so bad. We just lost the entire... Oh my god. Yeah, that's horrible. I'm not gonna lie. That honestly, that's horrible. Maybe I should just have done it with like the 11 strat. Idol of Sirius? Yeah, bro, I'm really starting to fancy this. I'm really starting to like these fractured maps. Like, there's some good stuff to be had here, my dads. Oh no, we are actually trapped in the sand here. Keep moving, don't lose it. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Exceptional. Oh my god. Bro, I don't have room for that. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get that, I think. Like, that could potentially be worth a lot. But I don't want to lose the mirror. And what the heck have I been picking up here? At this one, for example? Yeah, I can't go back now because then I'm gonna lose the fog here. Anyway. Okay, am I moving in the wrong direction here? What? What? Where the heck should I have gone there instead? What? I'm gonna go back and grab this exceptional. Like, if it turns out to be valuable, I don't want to skip it.
We must maintain a fine balance.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I wonder what the Idol of Sirius is actually worth. I hope it's a lot. Hope it's a lot. But when it drops like that, it could also only be like, you know, 10 exalts. So, I mean, it's no guarantee of something like super expensive. No guarantee. Come on, fractures. Come on, fractures, just drop. Lightless Void. Let's go. Maybe we can get another one of those 66 div drops. That has probably gone up quite a lot as well. Let's get that 80 div drop, my dudes. Yeah, I was kind of trying to set myself up here for a nuke here. Okay, we still got 22 seconds on this. Ah, come on, move, move, move. I want to get to this last room with all these charges going. Yeah, there is actually no last room here, bro. It's the lightless void. Okay, we did bring the charges in here though, didn't we? Come on, drop that 66 drop, 66 div drop, bro. Yeah, we got an invitation. Oh, hold on. We got an invitation, but yeah. That's basically it.
It's getting stronger. Almost there. Don't give up now.
Yeah, are we fighting this thing?
Almost there. Don't give up now.
I guess we are. I guess we did.
Good work. King!
He's coming to chase me, I think. Yep. Careful. Careful. Oh, a divine. Nice. Oh, two divines? No. Hold on. Yeah, what am I throwing out here? Throwing that one out. We do want that. And what is this delirium tablet as well? Bro, I'm just gonna quickly go back to town here. Like, that could be a nice one.
Good news for you.
Yeah, bro, we got we got like 3 tablets here. That's perfect. Yeah, let's just go back now, bro. I'm scared to lose lose what I left behind here. I'm scared like the map's gonna crash and we're gonna lose it all. Okay. That's it. Price check. 1 exile, bro? Really? Bro, I thought that was gonna be like a mega expensive one.
Speak.
Good news. Oh, it's you.
I'm gonna list it anyway for like a dev.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Yes.
Season of the Hunt. Yeah, that's not worth a lot. Not worth a lot. What about this one, though?
Yes?
29x?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I guess it's something, right? I guess it's something. Bro, Clear Skies, was that the one I got? Yeah, that's the Delirium one. Still not worth a lot. Yeah, I was really hoping that some of those items were gonna be like more on the valuable side. Yeah.
Hello.
I was hoping for that they were gonna be like a little bit more on the valuable side. But we have got a nice amount of, like, we have 10 tablets here, which can potentially make us like anywhere between like, yeah, anywhere between like, I would say like 3 or 5,000 exalts, which is like 6 or 7 divs right there in tablets. And also we have those raw divines sitting here right now at 14. So that's like 20, maybe like 20, let's say just like 20 divs right there. We don't have a lot of, yeah, we might have like 1 maybe div also sitting here with like these other stuff that's in the farm tab right now. But you know what, my dudes? Yesterday I was out doing business for like, yeah, I don't know, 16 or 17 hours. So I'm just gonna call this session right now. We have been going for almost 3 hours, but like in under 2 hours we made around, I would say, like around 20 divs. And I think that's pretty nice. I mean, we did get that fracturing orb. I'm gonna try to get some more of those, but like for this session, my dudes, I'm gonna call it. I'm just gonna say, like I usually say, I'm Mounts and Fairy Tales. You guys are you. If you like what you see, hit me up with a like. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. But that's gonna be it for now, my dudes. I really hope to catch you in the next one. I hope you're staying safe in the heat of the summer, that you're taking care of yourself. Drink water. That's what I do. And yeah, I hope to catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.